Hi, I'm Kelly, and today I want to talk about something that loads of women experience, but they don't always talk about. And it's like when your nervous system just feels in hyper vigilance mode. So even if you're not under threat, your body can stay on high alert and it makes you feel exhausted. It's really frustrating and it just feels like you can't relax. So if you've ever felt like you're bracing for something, even when nothing's happening, then I can tell you that that happens to other women as well. So it's a common effect of trauma and prolonged stress. And I want to talk a little bit about that today. So the reason that this happens is because your nervous system, it's designed to keep you alive. So it's got two main modes: fight or flight, when your body senses danger and gets you ready to act, and the other is rest and digest, when your body feels safe enough to recover, repair and recharge. And so that's probably why, if you feel like you're in that fight or flight mode, that you have issues with your gut as well and digestion. So the problem is that trauma and long-term stress, or even just being in a toxic or unsafe environment for too long, can train your body to expect danger even when it's not there. And so you might notice that your heart's racing suddenly for no reason, that you're having difficulty sleeping because your body just won't switch off, or you might feel jumpy or irritable, like the smallest thing sets you off, and maybe you struggle to relax even when you're supposed to be enjoying yourself. And that's the kind of hypervigilance, when your body and mind are stuck in alert mode. And it's not because you're weak or dramatic or broken, it's just because your nervous system's been doing its work, doing its job a little bit too well. It's exhausting, it wears you down. And when your body's constantly braced for danger, it takes a toll on your health, on your sleep, on your relationships, and even your ability to enjoy simple pleasures. Many women tell me they feel frustrated with themselves, even like, why can't I just calm down? Why am I always on edge? And if you felt that way, I want you to know that it's not your fault and your body's doing exactly what it's was trained to do. But the good news is that with the right tools, awareness and support, you can begin to retrain your nervous system to recognize when you're safe. So let's talk about some simple, practical ways to help your body feel safe again, because these are called grounding practices, and they bring you out of that over alert state and gently guide your nervous system back to calm. So some of the things that you might want to try are breathing exercises. And I know people talk about it a lot, but when you're in that hypervigilant state, you don't always remember to do it. So it's about putting reminders places, maybe set an alarm on your phone or something like that, whatever works for you. Put it in your diary, whatever helps you. So, or maybe do it as a routine every day. You just slow, deep breaths, not too deep. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Or you can do box breathing. It's called box because it's 4, 4, 4, 4. So you do 4 in, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4, and repeat. You can focus on your senses. So you can anchor yourself in the present by naming 5 things that you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. And that pulls your mind out of racing thoughts and back into your body and into your sensations. Another good thing for resolving this is movement. So because trauma often it makes you feel frozen, but moving your body helps release that stuck energy. So that might be going for a walk in nature, on the beach, or in where trees are in the park. It might be about gentle yoga stretches, because that helps you feel connected to your body again, and that really helps trauma and like calming your nervous system. It might be dancing around your kitchen to your favourite song. I know a lot of people do that, or they sing in the shower or whatever. And even just standing up, like if you're in public and you can't start singing or dancing or moving around, it could be that you just shake your arms or your legs to release that tension. You can do that. I don't know, if you feel self-conscious, you can even go to the toilet and do that. Another way of helping your nervous system is singing and chanting. The vagus nerve, which helps to regulate the calm, is activated by your voice. So singing, humming, chanting, or even reading aloud can really help your nervous system and bring a surprising sense of relief. It's that like screaming out loud. You might feel like doing that. You know, you can go somewhere like under the bridge when there's a train coming and just scream or sing, or, you know, again, you can do that in the shower, sing in the shower if nobody can hear you. Drumming and rhythmic activities, so rhythm's deeply regulating. You can drum or tap your hands on a table, which might annoy other people, so you might need to be careful with that one. But listening to music with steady beats can also bring your system back into balance. It works a bit like rocking a baby, so your body responds to the rhythm. Other types of exercise, sometimes like really physical activity helps. So running, lifting weights, swimming, or doing a fitness class, that can help burn off adrenaline and signal to your body that it's safe again. Just like if you were running away from a saber-toothed tiger, you run away from it, you get away from it, and then you're safe. So your body will know that pattern. Yeah, walking, I've mentioned that before, but walking outdoors especially, it helps regulate both your mind and your body. The rhythm of your steps combined with fresh air and natural surroundings can be really grounding. And chanting or praying, no, praying's quite old fashioned. It's out of fashion. I mean, like now, a lot of people don't pray. But repeating a common phrase, prayer or mantra can create a real sense of rhythm and focus, settling both your mind and your body. But all of these practices, they're not a one size fits all. The key is experimenting, finding out what works for you and building it into your routine. And sometimes it's as simple as noticing, right now I'm safe and I can slow down. Just noticing that and calm yourself. And whilst grounding practices are really powerful, sometimes they're not enough on their own, and that's where I can come in, because counselling can make a real difference. Because in counselling we can explore together what past experiences might have trained your nervous system to stay on high alert, how those patterns are showing up in your present life, and what strategies will work best for you to gently retrain your system to recognise safety again. And it's not about forcing calm or pretending everything's fine when it's not. It's about building safety step by step, so your body learns that it's okay and you don't have to be on guard all the time. And counselling gives you that space where you don't have to explain away your feelings, where you can be honest about the exhaustion, the frustration, and where you can develop practical tools that work for you. So if you've been living on the edge, always waiting for the next problem, I want you to know that you're not alone and you're not broken. Your body's been protecting you, and it makes sense that you feel like that. And the truth is, with awareness, grounding practices, and safe support, your nervous system can learn to relax again. Healing's possible, peace is possible, and you deserve both. So if you'd like some support with this, I provide some confidential counselling where we can explore your experiences together gently and without judgment. And you don't have to live in constant alert mode, because there is a way forward. So thank you for being here with me today. Be gentle with yourself. Try out one or two of the grounding practices we've talked about. And remember, safety and calm are the things that your body can rediscover. And if you'd like to get in touch with me, my website is kellyoliverdougal.co.uk, and you can email me from there, or you can book an appointment so we can explore how I can help you, and you can get to know how I would work with you as well. The free consultation is a 20-minute meeting online where we can get to know each other, where I can find out what you need and you can find out more about how counselling can help.